class 7th, in your supplementary book, the chapter I Want Something in a Cage. I am making understand you today. The title of the chapter, I Want Something in a Cage, means I, the narrator, or someone saying this sentence that he or she want something in a cage. Cage means where we kept the animals, where the animals can be kept as a pet. Animals means the birds, means especially for birds, the bird cage it is used, right? So here, as I told you the summary in live class, and again I am making you understand. Mr. Purcell, he had a pet shop, and pet shop means he used to sell pet means birds and animals that can be keep in the home, in the house as a pet, right? So the story I am starting here. Mr. Purcell did not believe in ghosts, means he did not believe in ghost, means the person who are strange, or you can say some divine power, or you can say some the persons or the soul, means you can understand the word ghost. Nevertheless, the man who bought the two dogs, and he did not believe in such type of men who bought is the second form of buy, bu by buy, and it become the second or the third form of buy, bought, bougst. The two dogs is some little from pigeon and of white color. In Hindi, the meaning of dog is fakhta, and his strange act immediately. His means that person who bought the two dogs. His strange act means his activity immediately thereafter. When he bought the two dogs, left him with a distinct sense of the uncanny. Left him means Mr. Purcell with a distinct sense, means in a different type of sense, or the anxiety of the uncanny means unusual behavior, as though behind his departed customer, means when the customer he had departed from the shop, there had lingered the musty smell, and there fell, as in the shop it was coming since before also, now it become more grow, the musty smell. Musty means sealen, smell of an abundant means deserted means there is no living person. Haunted means ghostly house, bhutiya ghar, bhutiya makan. So in this paragraph you have understood, and you will have the question that what activity that person who bought the two dogs did, and by this only that Mr. Purcell he became a distinct sense of uncanny and all those it has been written. I am making you understand that here the person who bought the two dogs was a person who was just coming after completing his prison years, means he was sentenced somewhere in a prison, and in that prison when he came out after completing his years, then he want something to be free on behalf of him. That is why he bought two dogs, and thereafter immediately he just made them free, opened the window of the cage and made them free. It was the unusual or strange behavior, and the person means Mr. Purcell, the shop owner, he surprised. Now in the second paragraph there is a description of Mr. Purcell. He was a small fussy man, red cheeks and a tight melon stomach, means somewhere he was a fat man. Large glasses magnified his eyes. Magnified, it means it shows large, means make to appear big. His eyes so melon stomach, large glass magnified his eyes so as to give him the appearance of a wise and genial owl. Means because his eyes, they were just looking large in the magnified glasses, that is why his appearance means look of a wise and genial owl. He owned a pet shop, as I told you in the starting. He sold cats and dogs and monkeys. He dealt in fish food and bird seed. He also sold fish food, bird seed. Prescribed means gifts. Remedies means medicine or remedies or the means suggestions for ailing canaries. Ailing means if the animals are sick. Canaries means birds or animal. And displayed on his shelves long rows of ornate and gilded cages. He considered himself something of a professional man, and he thought that he was just a professional man. He was not affected with those animals who were living in the cage in his shop. Then the incident, it started. A constant state of movement pervaded his shop. Means that particular day, a constant state of movement. Movement means the animal's movement. Pervaded his shop. Whispered tweeters means animal sound. Sly rustling means moving in the cages. Squeals, again the animals cry. Cheeps and sudden squeaks. Small feet scampered in frantic circles. Small feet means the small feet of animals. Scampered means moving here and there. In frantic circles, in frantic means that they were just caught in. Circle means that cage. Frightened, they were afraid of. Bewildered. Bewildered means they were unable to understand what to do or what to not, means puzzled. Blindly seeking, and they were seeking their liberation. Across the shelves pulsed his endless flicker of life. And on the shelves pulse this endless flicker of life. But the customers who came in said, but the customers, if they came in means that shop said, aren't they cute for the animals? Look at that little cage, they are sweet. Means in this paragraph, the writer is making you understand the animals, they were not happy at all in the cages because they also want freedom. But the pupil, if they see them, they thought they are cute. They are looking cute. And Mr. Purcell himself would smile, means on seeing them, means when the pupil they say, aren't they cute? Mr. Purcell himself would smile and briskly rub, means continuously, forcefully rub his hands and emphatically shake his head. Each morning when the routine of the opening his shop was completed, it was the proprietor's custom. Proprietors means owner's custom to perch. Perch means sit, baithna, on a high stool behind the counter. Unfold means open his morning paper. And digest means read each and every news completely, the day's news. As he read, he would smirk, frown, means the facial expressions, they came on his face. Reflectively purse his lips, knowingly lift his eyebrows, nod in grave agreement. He read everything even advice to the lovelorn and the detailed columns of advertisement. Means each and every news he used to read. It was a rough day. Now the day writer is describing for you, means to the story is belonging. It was a rough day. A strong wind blew against the high plate glass window. Smoke filmed the wintry city. Smoke means the wintry smoke. It filmed the wintry city, and the air was grey with a thick frost. Air, it become grey, means when it winters, then the air, it does not seem clear. That is why it is said here grey. Having completed his usual task, Mr. Purcell again mounted the high school and unfolded his morning paper. He adjusted his glasses and glanced at the day's headlines. Chirping and squeaking and mooing vibrated all around. Chirping, squeaking and mooing, they were the sound of animals. Yet Mr. Purcell heard it no more than he would have heard the monotonous ticking of a familiar clock. But he was not worried about, he was not interested about in the noise of those animals. There was a bell over the door that jingled whenever a customer entered. Then the bell it came. This morning, however, for the first time Mr. Purcell could recall. First time it was when the customer it came. It failed to ring, simply he glanced up. And there was the stranger. When he saw, there was a stranger. A stranger means he did not see that person since before. Standing just inside the door, as if he had materialized out of thin air. The storekeeper slid off his stool. Storekeeper that slid off his stool means he came to meet him. From the first instant he knew instinctively, unreasonably, that man hated him. And means for the first appearance, they did not like each other. They thought that man hated him. But out of habit, he rubbed his hands briskly together, smiled and nodded. But it was his habit, and he just rubbed his hands briskly together, smiled and nodded. Nodded means in affirmation. Good morning, he beamed. What can I do for you? Who asked this line? Yes, Mr. Purcell. He said good morning to that stranger. He beamed and asked what he could do for him, means for the strange person. Understand? Now if you have understand, then these true false you do yourself, try to do yourself, and in next video I will make you understand that what will be the right answer. Okay.